This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Well, unfortunately, a lot of mine and your friends have not gotten the opportunity to leave the company on their own terms. This past week was D-Day for a lot of guys, mass layoffs, some of the biggest cuts maybe in company history. Lots of rumor and innuendo as to whether or not the cuts are done. And it was quite the list, including Rusev, your old pal Heath Slater, the Good Brothers. The talent list goes on and on. Zach and Kurt and so many others. Were you surprised when you saw the layoffs this past week, or what's the feeling you get as you see that news come across your phone this past week?
Well, I've seen it before. I couldn't tell you the year, but 1 year after WrestleMania, there were 17 guys let go, and there was no pandemic. There was no coronavirus. It was one of those things where you went, Jesus. And then you ended up getting to TV. Okay, 17 guys got fired. Who are we going to beat today? We got all this TV to produce. Who are you going to beat? Should have never let those guys get out of here without at least doing business on the way out. And you know what the answer was? No, they're just faking injury. We end up paying them for 6 months. That whole theory just stinks to high heaven. But when you got a world crisis now, like we have, and things are the way they are and things are shut down, for all these people, and a lot of them are very good friends of mine, a lot of these people, to lose their job just breaks your heart. And the reality of the matter is, which I read, and I'm sure it's accurate, after cutting all these guys, but before that, the company was in line, even with all the things that have happened in the last 6 weeks or 8 weeks, the company was still on a pace to have their highest earning year. Now, unless that's a bold-faced lie coming from an independent source, why did you need to cut all these guys if you're in line to have your biggest year yet? Because you look at those TV contracts and you look at the Saudi Arabia deal, you're talking a whole bunch of money. That being the case, did all those people have to lose their job at the worst time possible? It breaks my heart. It's a shit deal. Could it have been avoided? You tell me.
You mentioned a minute ago the statement given to you about why wouldn't we keep these guys around and let them do business on the way out? That somebody said, oh, well, they would just fake an injury and we'd have to pay them for 6 months. Do you want to say who said that?
Not really.
Okay.
It was just someone in a position that knows the boss's thought process.
I understand.
One of his inner circle. I mean,
I think we can probably guess, but hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.